Good evening, everyone. It's your worst nightmare and dream come true. I'm Adrian Hallowell, broadcasting live to you, and let me tell you, it's been a day. It has been a day, and it still will not let up. I hope you've all been having a good Thursday. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Sally. Welcome in, Dandy. Welcome in, Purple. Welcome in, Sushi. Did I miss anybody? Welcome in, Naka. Thank you for the head pats. It's good to see you all. I hope that you are, I hope you're all having a good evening. Welcome in, Emerald. Thank you for the lurk. Always good to see you. The curse is no sleep. Oh, the curse is a lot more than that, but no sleep is the bedrock. For sure. I hope your day gets better. Thank you so much, Sushi. I hope you're having a good day as well. It was good to see you earlier in Jean's stream. I still can't believe that I baited her into playing the horror game. I think she hates me now, but it was worth it just to see the experience that she had with the game. Hey, welcome in, Crypt. Thank you for the lurk. I enjoyed your bug snack stream earlier. That was a lot of fun. I can't believe they just eat them alive like that. You should add sleep as a redeemable so you're forced to sleep well in the night. It has to be the most expensive, unachievable thing. Which horror game was it? Sushi, what was it called? It was called, something about the voice, right? I'm forgetting what it was called. Welcome in, Augustine. Thank you for the lurk. Obey the voice. Yeah, that was it. That was it. It's... LOL, it's so funny. She's a little chicken. Also, Dandy, did I catch you making a Space Dandy reference? Because if so, you have some good taste in things. That was a really funny show. Directed by Shinichiro Watanabe, I believe, the creator of Cowboy Bebop. I'm fine. I was just streaming a game called I Am Jesus Christ to a friend. We had some good laughs. I saw that released or something like that. I don't know a lick about it, but I did see some see some people talking about it. Whoa. Thank you for the 10 stream streak, Naka. I really appreciate it. Don't mind me. I'm just going over the chat just to see if I missed anything or anyone. As you can imagine, the game's bad, terribly bad. I couldn't even walk on water, for Christ's sake. I'm gonna get home, or maybe the store for some food, I don't know, but I will be lurking for a bit because I am hungry. Yeah, no worries, Purple. Yeah, get something to eat, please. You're never gonna catch anybody here arguing with that. Thank you for the lurk, though. I was already going by Dandy when the show came out, so I was obligated to watch it. Plus, it's great. Oh yeah, it is definitely great. It is definitely a very funny show. Yeah, I'll watch anything that Shinichiro Watanabe makes. He is fantastic. Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo. He also did the he was in charge of the music, and I believe was a producer on Michiko and Hachin, which is another great show. I think he also directed that show, is it Caroline and Tuesday, I think? I haven't seen that one yet. And Terror and Resonance, which I never got the chance to finish because of how I was watching it way back when it came out, but I do want to finish it sometime. And I still haven't seen his newest show yet. But yeah, I will happily check out anything that he makes. How dare you? You need to support your streamer by forfeiting your bodily needs. No, that's okay. No, I will never ask that of anybody. Let me think. I had a couple things I did want to yap about before we started, but kind of went a little bit head empty because today has been so frantic that I've been a little scatterbrained. What was it I was going to talk about? Jeez, it just totally gone. Just totally snapped out of existence. You know, I don't know why Nightbot posts all of my, my little preset messages like that one after another. Because they're actually spaced out differently. But it just ignores me and just does whatever it wants. Go figure. Blue Sky post? Yes, yeah. Yeah, I try to post that as soon as I actually start playing the game, though. Because if I say, hey, I'm playing Luigi's Mansion, come join. And then, people click the link. And then they just see me yapping here. You know. I don't want to get accused of false advertisement. So I try to wait until until I'm actually playing. And not, just flapping my gums. You were going to talk about how great frogs are. Frogs are great. Frogs are adorable. Did you finish Dino Crisis yesterday? Yes, I did. Yeah, I did finish it, and, let me tell you, the puzzles in that game, absolutely ridiculous. How you get the true ending is also ridiculous. Somebody popped in from YouTube and started guiding me because I was completely lost. Once again, Emerald is the MVP. She was helping me with one of the puzzles. She figured out that on that sound puzzle, I'm sure you know the one that I'm talking about, you're also supposed to write down the numbers in the sequence. It was, yeah. Thank you for the head pats, Emerald. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Not at all, but thank you. It's true. The proof is in the VOD. But yes, I did actually finish it. Which ending did you get? I had to go to the military police station today, so I couldn't see it. Initially, I got the one where, you escape with, Gale and Rick in the, speedboat, but, Timu William Birkin escapes. That's the one that I got initially. Then I went back because I made a save state at the final choice. So I got the other one where you capture Dr. Kirk, but Gale dies. And then eventually the commenter on YouTube guided me to the third ending that you can get. But I didn't get the fourth one, so I'll probably do that offline. I think everybody here has probably seen enough of Dino Crisis. So, you know. Man, I love frogs. Emerald for the win, indeed. Alright, hold on. I'll be right back, everybody. 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. Like I said, chaotic day. Very chaotic day. Anyway, I am back now. Oh, hello. Welcome in, Mari. Sorry, I'm just settling back into place. Welcome in, Mari. Welcome in, Bolgay. Good to see you. Hold on, let me, Hey, Adrian, did you see them shadow drop the Resident Evil games on Steam? Yes, actually, it was Emerald that, informed me about that live on stream. Yesterday while I was playing Dino Crisis. Hold on. Let me... We happen to, hang out a lot with Mari on this channel, but I'm gonna shout her out anyway, because that's what we do here. Please give her a follow if you don't already. She is an awesome, witch VTuber. So please make sure that you go and give her a follow if you haven't done so. But yes, I am back. Sorry about that. I'll probably get them when I have some money to spend. So excited to play them. I am excited to watch you play them, Sushi. The one thing I will say is that I will probably, if I get the opportunity to get them on PC, I'll probably end up getting them on GOG though, because I heard the Steam versions have some, like some of the anti-piracy stuff in it, which is like, makes your computer lag and all that other stuff. I forget which one it is. I don't know if it's Denuvo or something. Yeah, DRM. Yeah. Because it adds like unnecessary bloat to the file size and such. I mean, it's not gonna lag because they are old games, but if you want to do randos, the GOG might be better. Yeah, probably. But yes, I cannot recall if I was talking about something before I had to get up and take care of something. But anyway, Bolgay, I saw that you posted your write-up on SWAT in the server. I'm gonna check it out as soon as I get off stream. Thank you for taking the time to do that. I was just really curious about your experience. And like I said, I always enjoy talking with people about what makes them passionate about certain games, or like what kind of experience they had historically with certain series and such. So I enjoy that. It was part 1, got it, so there's more to come. I'm getting Chinese for dinner. Why? Because I didn't eat today and I deserve it. Yes, yes, you do deserve it. And yes, please eat. In fact, actually, you know what? Can we all take a second to publicly shame Sushi? Yeah, I'm calling you out, Spooky Sushi. Thank you for the hydrate, Naka. I'll tell you why I'm shaming her in a second. Let me take a sip. Yeah, so we're shaming Sushi because last night, if you happen to be in my stream when I said this, you'll recall, okay, and the proof is in the VOD, I said, please make sure that you get something to eat. And she said, oh, I don't need to, because I am not hungry. I had a late lunch, and I was like, okay, that makes sense, but please, sometime before, you know, it's time for you to head to bed, make sure that you get something to eat. So I'm hanging out in Miserable Jean's stream earlier today, and who else shows up but Sushi? And what does she immediately say? I didn't eat anything last night. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I told you, I said that. I said that because I knew you were gonna do that. I had 4 crackers, that's something. Commence the public shaming. You cannot have sushi in your name and be going on there not eating exactly. Exactly. Sushi, you said you would after we got off, so she lied to you too, Purple? Okay, look now, what? What do you want to present? This is what happened, let me explain myself. Especially if it's expired food. Welcome in, Chu, welcome in. But you know what? I didn't know that it was expired as well. What are you doing, Sushi? This is now a shame sushi stream. We're gonna give her a moment to present her case. And after we deal with her, then we will, we'll get to the pre-stream tarot card poll. But yes, by all means, please present your case, Sushi, to the jury. Because now, as we find out, you lied to 2 people. And Sally has brought forth the very compelling case of hypocrisy against you for invoking food in your name but starving yourself. And Chu has presented the evidence that you devoured expired food. Is this true? Naka has brought forth the crow of judgment as well. The silence is speaking volumes right now. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I had a late lunch, okay? I got home, I set up stream, I started and yapped for like 40 minutes, then played Phasmo with Purple and viewers, and then Beans was ready for our collab, and then we played till 12:30 a.m. Then we got to a stopping point and switched to Marathon, and then I lost track of time. We, the jury, find Spooky Sushi guilty on all charges, yes. And then I got off Marathon at 2:50 a.m. and then was tired. So, you're not actually pleading your case, you're just kind of admitting your guilt to the jury then. Which is not going to get you off on any lighter charges, by the way. I'm afraid to tell you. And hungry, so I just ate 4 or 5 crackers and went to bed. Well, like I said, commence the public shaming. Sushi, come on, yeah, exactly. But I got breakfast, and I never eat breakfast, so... Alright, are we back now? Can you all see and hear me? I thought it was me going crazy now. OBS is, doing its thing. Honestly, I'm glad it's just doing it right now in the, chatting portion of things before we get too far into this. Starting early today, oh yeah. We're so back? Alright. Thank you for the head pats, Naka. An egg and cheese biscuit. You shall be life sentenced to eat dinner in a reasonable amount of time. Alright, before we pull this card, let me just take the shirt off. It's kind of hot in here. 1 second. Okay. Wait, let me help cool you off. Are you gonna douse me with water? Oh no. Yes, you did what Augustine lives to do. Another hat claimed. Thank you for the redeem, Sally. You and Adrian's dungeon, yes. Where you belong for not eating. You better not do the same thing today as well. Going to have to use a Mistlock bonk to correct this behavior. Oh yeah, speaking of which, is the second part of Mist's, streamiversary today? I saw she had some exciting things planned. I think she's doing a book club now and stuff, right? Yeah, later tonight, I think. Yeah, I'm happy for her. Alrighty. Alright, let's get to our pre-stream tarot card pull. My apologies for all the upheaval. Today has, like I said, been pretty chaotic, and now I should be able to actually sit and play this game for a little while. The only thing I will say is that this will probably be my last stream for the, like, for this week. I will not be on tomorrow, and probably not Saturday or Sunday either, so probably Monday will be the next one. I might have a YouTube video up over the weekend. We'll see. I have another game already that I'm going to play. I just got to record it and, you know, get it edited and uploaded and whatnot. So I'll try to go ahead and get to that. I've been kind of slacking on the YouTube front, which I haven't intended to, but, yeah, it's been pretty much just get things in when I actually have the time to. And I try to at least have a consistent start time for streaming and whatnot. But, yeah, I've got another game that looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Two of them, actually. One that looks really fun. The other one looks like it might be kind of sad, I guess? I don't know. It looks pretty interesting. I think it's like a visual novel, but like a short one. But we'll see. I'm going to try to get those filmed and edited, but once again, we'll see how life complies or chooses not to. But I will still be available and whatnot, so you might see me around on Discord or popping into your chats and stuff like that for those of you here that stream and whatnot. But yes, alright, let's go ahead and move on to our pre-stream tarot card pull. I am sad that I missed Mari. Seems like she was only here for a short period of time. Alright. Today's card is the King of Pentacles. This is a fantastic card, right? This is a card that embodies, what do you call it? Abundance, right? King of Pentacles is somebody who is just unnatural at drawing financial success to themselves. But not only that, also affection and other good things. Right, you're good at drawing positive things into your life. And if you see this card, this is a very good omen for, how would you say, bringing those positive things into your life, right? If you are working on things that you are hoping will make you some money, this is a very good sign that, yes, indeed it will, and you don't really have to work very hard in order to make it happen. It's coming your way. You have the abilities, you have the wherewithal to make it happen. This is basically a huge green light that whatever it is that you're working on, you're going to find some success, right? And you're actually encouraged to spread the wealth, quite literally. You know, if you are in a good place financially, or in a good place, you know, mentally, whatever, whatever you consider richness, right? Could be, you know, actual money, could be a good state of mind, but whatever your abundance is, share it with people, right? Share the love, share the wealth, whatever. Good things will come your way, and you're encouraged to share that with the people that you love, people that you care about. And rest assured in the fact that the things that you are endeavoring to do, you're going to succeed. And as a result, many, many good things are going to head in your direction. So for those of you that are concerned about anything pertaining to creative work, or, you know, a business that you may be running or considering starting, or just your regular job, whatever, this is good news for you, right? It is a positive omen for success and all of the things that you will need to achieve it, right? So once again, if this resonates with you, share the love, spread the wealth, do what you can. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna take a little bit of that advice and try to talk about something that I was gonna mention before, but I had forgotten with all the chaos. Thank you for the reading. I do hope so. I hope so too, Emerald, because I could definitely use some success. It would be really nice, and I wish the best for you. You know that I will do whatever I can to support you. I can share my crackers with you all. Sushi, I think you need them more than anybody right now. But, yes, so, if you've been with the channel for a while, you probably know, one of my friends, a fellow VTuber. Her name is CowGF, otherwise known as Joey. Has been absent for a while, and I came to find out that evidently the reason for that is, her SSD died on her, and she lost a lot of things, and just trying to get it repaired. It's way bigger than VTubing. She has a lot of memories and stuff on there that are all gone if she can't get it repaired, but the cost to have it repaired is astronomical, we'll put it that way. And she's trying to see what she can do, but she is doing art commissions to help build money for it. So if you could potentially support her, if you can't do it yourself, then at least pass along the message to help her out. That would mean a lot to me. I'm gonna get the link, 1 second. I hope she's not mad at me for doing this. I just feel really bad for her and I would like to help. So hopefully this is okay to do, but I know some of you here are also fans of her, like, yes, Balgay. I'm going to go ahead and get the link to her Ko-Fi. Just give me 1 second, everybody. Okay, I think I can put links in my own chat without making my bot mad, right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's the link. So once again, if you can't do anything yourself, if you know anybody that's looking for some art, or, you know, is just okay with being able to pitch in a little bit financially, it would mean a lot to me. She's a very cool streamer, and I enjoy her stuff a lot, but she's a really nice person. She's always been good to me, and I'd like to return the favor however I can. So, like I said, I hope she doesn't get mad at me for doing this, but I do want to give her a hand, and this is kind of the only way I know how at the moment, so. But yeah, thank you all for, you know, hearing me out on that. I appreciate it. Hope she's able to recover the data. Yeah, me too. Me too. There's one thing I really, really hate about, I guess, anything electronic with, with memory, but especially computers. Computers are the most unreliable thing when it comes to, when it comes to corruption of data and things like that, it seems. I've been there before. And it's just an absolute nightmare. Hope this helps. Thank you, Volgay, for pitching in. I do appreciate that, and I'm sure she's going to appreciate it too. Yeah, I saw her talking about it over on Blue Sky. But yeah. Alrighty. I can't give her the full amount, but it's a step closer. Yeah, I mean, anything helps, you know? But alrighty. We will get to Luigi's mansion, and we'll keep yapping as we go along. Alrighty, let me go ahead and load up the last save. We were in the foyer. We still had one more ghost to go. We had to get one more boo before we could get to basement. Oh yes, Blue Sky Post. Thank you so much. And you know, I shouldn't have forgotten that because I literally just went to Blue Sky to retrieve that link for you all, so thank you so much, Emerald. You're saving my life a lot lately. Alright, the post is up. Thank you so much.
Mario?
So now we need to find... Oh yes, please give me that heart. Definitely need that. We need to find one more boo. Capture it. Because honestly, we might be pretty close to finishing the game. I think we might be able to do it in one stream. I don't think there's too much of this left. Because, to be honest, there would only be 10 more boos after that, right? So I think that's pretty indicative of how close we are to the end of the game regardless, right? But yeah, as the title of the stream implies, I know the Super Mario Galaxy movie, I think it already came out, right? I am interested to see it. I doubt it'll be, you know, the greatest thing in the world, but I did have fun with the first movie. I've eaten so many spoilers of that movie by now. Yeah, I know that a lot of the cameos that are in it have gotten leaked, which is unfortunate, because I definitely would have been surprised by some of the names that are popping up, but yeah. I am kind of surprised at some of the ones that are popping up in that movie. Kind of an interesting approach I didn't expect. But I am excited to see it just because I want to see Rosalina on the big screen. She's one of my favorite Nintendo characters. At this point, we might enter the Smash Brothers movie. I heard Miyamoto actually came out and said that wasn't happening. But, you know, never say never. We will probably get there at some point. Rosalina is my absolute favorite Mario character. I know, she's just very cool. I am kind of surprised we got Rosalina in a Mario movie before Daisy, though. I would have thought it would have been the opposite. But I'm not complaining. I do hope that eventually Daisy and Pauline end up making it into the next one they do. That would be cool. Not happening, and yet we had a Mario vs. Donkey Kong fight, even though it was very one-sided. Yeah. I mean, you never know. I wouldn't be surprised if eventually it does happen. It kind of seems like something that would make a lot of money, so I doubt it will be off the table for very long. But I can respect wanting to do other things first. No need to rush into it. I am concerned about that, I'm fighting for the Zelda movie, though. I was literally just about to say I'm nervous about that. Because, like... I mean, from what I saw, the casting looks okay. At least for Link and Zelda. If Ganondorf is in it, then I'm sure that they'll get someone good. I'm not too picky about that. My main issue is... Yeah, exactly. Link talking is gonna be weird. At least Zelda and Link are not Tom Holland and Zendaya. Yeah, I mean, I'll be interested to see how they do it. I think for me, I just would have really liked a Zelda movie that was animated. I feel like that would have been the easy way to get it right. I mean, you still would have had Link talking, and then there was the risk of the dialogue, you know, being odd and, like, just bad and whatnot. But, I do feel like it would have been better than going live action, but you never know. I'll go into it with a, with an open mind. It's not like being negative about it is going to stop it from happening, so I might as well try to enjoy it, you know? I demand he only has huts and grunts. Can you imagine that, ball guy? By the way, Adrian, did you like Tears of the Kingdom's lore and world? I still have to finish Tears of the Kingdom. I, got it and ended up falling into one of the most busy periods of my entire life, and I am not happy that I haven't finished it yet. I have thought about playing it on stream, but I feel like that would be a million streams, so... I don't know. I guess if you're all interested in it, I could do it, but... I feel like I would probably be better served finishing that offline, because I think it might just be a lot of streams of me just wandering the world, and I feel like that might be kind of boring for you all, but I don't know. You can tell me. A lot of times I feel like the things I'm doing might be kind of boring and you all seemed entertained by it, so I don't know. You can let me know. I do want to do an Ocarina of Time playthrough on the channel, though. Because if those rumors are true that they're remaking it, you know I'm going to be all over that, and it would be really fun to have a playthrough of, like, the original and the remake on here, you know? I'm going to lurk so I can go pick up food, be right back. You go pick up your food, Purple, and you enjoy it too. Take your time. I wouldn't mind, just wanted to know how much you played so I could say how annoyed I am at the fact the NPCs don't know Link at all just for the sake of not needing the first game to play the second. Yeah, that's... Okay, so that's something that, that's something that a lot of games have a problem with. Because you always have that whole thing of needing to avoid, referencing too much in case somebody did not play the games that came before. And I do hate that. I get why it's done, but, like, even if you look at a game like Requiem, I'm not gonna mention any spoilers, so no worries anybody in the chat. But, you know, a game that definitely references a lot of the series' history. There's still examples of kind of like going very light on the lore, so that way, you know, new players are not thrown off. And I do understand that. But, it is quite a conundrum to have to worry about constantly including everybody who is, possibly not in the know. And I don't really know what a good answer to that would be, because I do understand the concerns, especially for series that are so, so deep in. But, yeah, I can understand why that would be, disappointing. Okay, there's one in here. Oh yeah, there is definitely one in here. Kind of figured that would be the case. I don't recall catching the one in here. Question is, where is he hiding? There you are. Of course you have 300 health. Oh my god. He went through the wall, he went through the wall. For the love of God, please don't let him be. Okay, he should be out in the hallway, right? I really hope he is. Oh, thank goodness. Stay away from that left wall. Gotta go back in there. God, did he need to have 300 health? I've heard some guy complaining for the omission of a certain character through the game, especially when you go to a place related to that character. Knowing me, I think you know which one I mean. Oh boy. You're back in here, right? Alright, come on, please. Just get in here. No, 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 no. Alright, good. I think he went in here. Perfect. Well, it was perfect. Done donating. Thank you again so much, Bolgay, for doing that. I really do appreciate that. I want to try to, How did he... He just... Okay, he went through that beam, which shouldn't take him anywhere, but, you know, whatever. I want to try to, commission her as well. I have a commission in progress already for something new. But once that's done, I'm gonna see if I can, get her to do something. I'd like to help her out as much as possibly can. The fact that they're unaffected by the vacuum makes them super annoying to deal with. I know. Yeah, the fact that they just keep going through the walls and everything. In fact, when he was in here, he didn't even go through the wall. He went through this beam right here. And that took him into the room up ahead. Don't know how that works, but I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to go to the basement now that I got 40 boos. We should be able to get past the one that keeps blocking our way. At least per Emerald's research. Because if we really need to get 10 more, I have no idea where they would even be. I'm pretty sure I cleared out the entire mansion already. Except for the locked doors, but of course I don't have those keys, so I can't do anything about those rooms, you know? Hey, you're all worth it. Adrian, if I can help, I will. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you, Volgay. Fingers crossed it's really 40. Yeah, I really, really hope so. Like I said, the only options left for other, boos are in those locked rooms, and I do not have any keys on me at the moment, so it can't be there. I did see it say it was 45 for the PAL region, I think. Oh my god. If that's the case, I feel bad for those in the PAL region, because that is, ridiculous. Wonder why that difference, though. That's weird. For those not subbed, we got an ad break starting in 25 seconds. My apologies for that. I'm not very good at shilling for myself, but, you know, if you don't want ads, you can always sub or prime sub. Get rid of those pesky ads. Alright, let's see if it works. Well, he's not appearing, which is good, but now I can't get the barbed wire off the door. Huh. That is not good. Because I don't have any keys left. Here in PAL regions, the frequency is slower. Yeah, I've read about that. That's why on the Nintendo Switch Online service, and I think on the PlayStation Classics, they have both versions of the game. Like, I think here I do see it on the menu. You can actually see like dual versions of the game, and then I think for the PlayStation Classics, they actually let you change which version of the game you're playing, just because some people aren't used to the frequencies and whatnot. Alright, what room could I possibly search? Because now, you were right, Emerald, he's not appearing anymore. But now I need to figure out how I can even get into that room, because there's barbed wire there. I guess we'll just have to take another stroll through the mansion yet again. And see if we can find something. Yeah, there's not even any regular ghosts really harassing us anymore. It's all pretty empty at this point. Try talking to Toad here, although I doubt he'll be any help. Oh, that blackout was scary. I'm so glad the lights came back on. Okay, yeah. Nothing really of value, but thanks, Toad. Can I talk to EGAD? There we go, that's what I'm looking for. There's still 3 more themed ghosts that I haven't caught, it looks like. Yeah, we are definitely close to the end. Right? We have to be. We have all of Mario's belongings. We have all the different elements. We have a bunch of money. 3 more ghosts left and 10 more boos left to catch, so we're definitely pretty much at the end. We just need to figure out how to get into that basement room. I mean, I guess I could go into the well again and see if maybe, maybe we get a clue or something like that. Trying to take pictures of different things in the hopes that it'll give me a hint or something, but... Alright, not helpful. Alright, let's take a look at the map. There isn't really any rooms we haven't gone into, but... Anyone ever tell these ghosts not to waste water? What about these statues? I'm quite taken with this. Let's try the one over here. I mean, I doubt anything, but you know. Why not? Weird. What could I possibly do? Yeah, we got the secret key that was in here. Yeah, that does make me wonder if there's more secret keys that I haven't found, and that might be the reason why I can't get into those other locked doors. Because there was the one that we got from running on the treadmill, right? I wonder if there's something else in one of these rooms that, we just haven't thought to do yet.
Mario!
That room should be extra clear, because we had the boss battle and whatnot. And we did, of course, just come from up here, but... this is the only relatively new area. It could still have something hidden. I just don't really know what it could be. Nothing special with that. Anybody in the chat have any plans for Easter weekend, or...
Mario!
Just getting an opportunity to rest, I hope. Alright, just an annoying ghost, but I don't think there's anything, we're in the middle of celebrating Holy Week, but I don't really like it, so my plans are just to get some rest and take it easy. Yeah, I hear that. Aha! Okay. Yeah, I was up here before, but I don't think I actually went... I didn't climb this. Is there anything special up here? Wait, Easter hasn't passed yet? No. It's a Sunday. For me, I'll have a family get-together. I hope that goes well for you, Emerald. I never like to make any assumptions about like family get-togethers and stuff, because I know it can be a mixed bag for some people and stuff, but I do hope that it's a positive thing and that yours goes well for you. The usual work. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I'll probably just be trying not to. I'll be busy. Yeah. Yeah, most likely going to be busy myself. Like I said, I'll try to see if I can get some YouTube videos done during all that stuff and do a decent job at just relaxing and whatnot. At least trying to. We'll see how well that goes. Oh, my family is great, but I respect the consideration there. Oh, of course. Yeah, I try not to assume, you know. But I'm happy to hear that. Oh god. I don't celebrate Easter. Those holidays should all be home. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want anybody to think like, you know... I don't mean to be, like, disrespectful by asking or anything. I mostly just mean, at least for most of these holidays, I know sometimes people have, days off and stuff like that, so... Or at least I would hope you would. Or at least a day where most people will kind of leave you alone to, relax because they're preoccupied with holidays and such, you know? But I'm glad that you'll be home just, relaxing. Hopefully you'll have a better one, though. Well, you deserve a good one too, Volgai. Sorry that you'll be working. Well, there's something that, I didn't find before. Only hard part for me is the social aspect of it. Oh yeah, I hear that. Hopefully, hopefully you'll have an opportunity to, like, sneak away and catch your breath and stuff, you know? That's really important during those kinds of get-togethers and stuff, whether it's with friends or family. At least for me it is. You need an opportunity to collect yourself and just, breathe.
Oh yeah.
This is probably a very me way of taking this conversation, but I'm kind of surprised there's not more Easter-themed horror films. There's a movie called Holidays. It's a anthology horror film, and it has Seth Green in it. If you've never seen it, I do recommend watching it. It has a short based on Easter, and it is probably one of the best, like, short horror films I've ever seen. I'm not going to spoil anything. It just has a very striking visual in it. I'll put it that way. It's called Holidays. And, like the name implies, it has, like, a bunch of different shorts based on the different holidays. And the Easter one is really good. Really, really good.
Oh yeah.
There's a very striking, disturbing visual in it that I'm kind of surprised never got its own feature-length production, because it definitely had the strength to. It used to be on Netflix all the time, but I don't know if it's still on there. Hey, thank you for the head pats, Chew. How'd your stream go, by the way? I didn't get to see what you were playing. Last I checked before I got on, it was, I saw you were playing Overwatch. I didn't get to see if you got to, Fortnite or Arc Raiders or anything like that. I was too scared to watch it. Arc Raiders at the end, got it, got it. It was good, though. That's good to hear. I'm glad you had a good time. Yeah, I know. I think it was it Jean that was saying that she was gonna, that she was like demanding you play Fortnite or something with her earlier. I'm trying to figure out what to eat then game after again. Yes, don't be like Sushi. Get something to eat, Chew. Doesn't seem available on Netflix anymore, at least in America. Ah, that sucks. If we can find out where it is, Could be a fun thing to watch. Yes, you're still being called out, Sushi.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I'm like her, I usually don't eat, sometimes true. Please, you're supposed to be the good example here. Oi, you, with the mustache. Yeah, you. What do you think of me jar collection, then? Pretty amazing, don't you say? Welly, welly, well, we can't just let you look at them for free. Now can we? No, I think not. If you'd like to view me jars, you best challenge me first. Fine with me. It's on then. See how many of me you can freeze with that ice, boyo. If you can freeze 7 of me, then you win. Righty right? But if you lose, mate, it's out the door with you. Righto, bring it on. Alright, give me a chance to change my elements here. Alright. That's one. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Yeah, I did it, right? Yes. You're a growing boy, need your nutrients. Emerald, have you ever seen the VHS movies? You got 7 of me, boyo. I can't believe it, how could I lose? I'm already a grown man. I could hear that response in your voice, True. You made me face red for sure, mustache boy. Maybe you'd fancy getting stuffed into one of these here jars. Okay, I like how I did his challenge and he's still gonna do this to me. Predictable, but come on. Sore loser. Get over here. I don't think so. They are really, really good. They're some of my favorite horror movies ever made. They are found footage horror compilations. I've actually told Sushi about this. And they're anthology films, and they have some of the best horror shorts ever. In fact, 2 of them actually got full-length movies made out of them. And they have some of the most creative and best horror things I've ever seen in my life. I highly recommend them. God, where's this guy? I am intrigued and will look into them. Yes, let me know. They're usually pretty easy to find. Especially the first 2, they're usually on like, they tend to frequently appear on, like Tubi and, other free movie viewing services and stuff. They're never usually that difficult to, get hold of. God, these guys are annoying. Where did he go? Okay, he's probably out in the hallway. Alright, we'll deal with him in a second. Finish looking at these and make sure that there's no other keys. I missed that gem, so it's a good thing I'm scouring the room before we move on.
Mario.
Baby Chew.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm so confused. Did he just fly back in here? Because I heard his laugh again.
Mario.
Okay, let's go look for him in the hallway. You out here? Or did he fly out onto the roof? No.
Mario.
He just vanished. So let's go back into the room and see if he respawned. Better not have gone into that locked room. Actually, you know what? I think he did. Yep. Whatever.
Mario.
Oh my god. Does this look like Baby Chew to you? No, it's me drinking my big boy LaCroix drink to get me all strong. She's trying to baby you right now, Chew.
Oh yeah.
How did I know? How did I know that something like that was gonna happen with one of these guys? My internet is crap at work. Somehow I'm not surprised. How's it been today anyway? Are you, hopefully you've had some luck with the, customers today? May have to dip for a bit. Ah. That's okay. Make sure you take care of what you have to. Totally understand.
Mario. Oh yeah.
Alright, hopefully... Hopefully if I can catch this last guy, he'll give up a key or something. Still hear something in here. I need 20 full tilapia, I need 20 pounds of snow crab, I need all your shrimp, I need one specific cut from all these briskets, and if you can't find it, I'm complaining to the manager. Oh my god. So it's Karen City, I suppose? Because that's what it sounds like.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Tell them to go eat a rock, being mean to our baguette. I love how that name has stuck for you, Sushi. The alliteration is nice. Can he please stop disappearing? Oh my god. I'm glad he's getting a laugh out of this. Finally. Something about this game that does make me laugh is that these ghosts do not take Luigi seriously at all, to the point where they're just being stereotypical ghosts in all of this. Yeah, I point out that we have the same thing frozen, but they don't want that. They want the already thawed stuff. When they traveled like an hour to get here, make that make sense. Well, you know, we kind of like talked about that yesterday. I don't think any of these people are thinking with any sense whatsoever. Yeah, they're just Karens. They're just looking for a way to vent their frustrations on somebody who is, held hostage to their, nonsensical, whims. What's a male Karen, Kyle? I've seen... Kevin, I've seen a few names, but I feel like the most popular thing that's stuck is just Karen in general. I think it's moved beyond being a gendered thing or something like that. It's just an attitude, you know what I mean? It's an energy. And it's universal. Which one of these suits are you in? God, they're so annoying. Whatever this energy is, please leave it outside. More like exercise it. Demonic energy. God, these troublemakers. I hate them. Oh, I hate them so much. Yeah, I wish they'd leave it outside for your sake as well. It's like, you know, whenever you see people like that, oh my god. It just begs the question, do you ever get tired of yourself? Like, just to be so angry and just annoying all the time, 24/7. How do you not get sick of yourself? Finally, get in there. That makes me want to watch The Exorcist now. Get in here. God, you have been the biggest pain. Also, it doesn't help that we have new sub-managers. They're gung-ho about everything. Hey, there's a hole here. Yes, because we either don't have it, or I've been dealing with customers at the shop front. Give me a second. Oh my god. So you're getting it at both ends, basically. Would you get over here? Stop. Had enough of your nonsense, please. Finally. That was the one that had like 300 health. Finally got his comeuppance. Alright, let's go to the basement. In fact, actually, you know what? I'm kind of curious about this room. There has to be something in here now that I think about it. That'll be okay, though. Just gotta do my one objective. If they see a hole, why don't they fill it then? Survive, yeah. You know, Emerald, it's kind of like, remember what I was talking about yesterday with, Regina, and how she reminds me of Isaac from Dead Space, and that, there's always one person that gets called upon to do everything. I feel like that's Bulgay at his job. I've been in that position many times, and it is, it's not fun when everybody treats you like the only person that can solve everything or do everything.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
My favorite thing is when people, when people don't like you and they try to, act as though they don't need your help and belittle you and everything just to end up, in a matter of minutes coming to ask for your help. With their pride in tatters. That's always fun. Oh my god, this one has 300 health as well. Please, no. Just make this easy for me, please. The thing with these boos is that you kind of have to do like a little dance with them. Like back and forth, because what happens is, as you're trying to suck them up, they fly backwards. And when they do that, they bump into you. And then they escape. So to prevent that, you have to like keep going back and forth to try not to get hit, but then you also need to stay close enough that they're stuck in the traction of the vacuum cleaner. Are you trying to catch 45 boos? No, I'm just trying to, like, if they're in the room, I'll just try and catch them. And since I see them, figure I might as well. Plus, I actually don't even know if I need all of them, because the guy in the basement has gone away, but the barbed wire hasn't, so I'm assuming maybe I need to catch all 50? But I have another key, so I'm gonna go to the basement and see what's in there. Maybe it'll be a way to clear out the barbed wire. Excuse me, may I speak to your manager? You can do it, Bulgay. Don't let the Karens get to you, yeah. Maybe you have the boss required, but not the bosses. Maybe check the boss encyclopedia. Yeah, hold on. I have one more I have to get rid of. Or two more, actually. There's two more, boss ghosts I guess I haven't gotten rid of. He should go to the basement, right? There's a room down there. Yeah.
Mario.
Actually, you know what? I should have, whatever, I'm already here. I could have taken that mirror to the first floor. Probably another boss in here, right? Let's do this because it'll get us over there much faster.
Oh yeah.
There we go. I hate those exploding ghosts so much. Alright, let's see what's in here. So does everyone know there's a certain character in the new Mario movie? I would assume most people do, but I'm not sure how many people specifically in here are aware of that character being in there. But I know exactly who you're talking about, and it was surprising to me. Oh, would you get off? God, I hate the ones that grab you. My sister's worked open to the public, and there wasn't a day she didn't have a story to tell about someone threatening her, treating her like crap, and even showing her guns and knives. I've always trained to be super nice with workers since then. Yeah. Yeah, people who have to work with the public get the absolute worst treatment. I'm really sorry that your sisters had to deal with that, Sally. That is horrible. Yeah, people are not well. My heart goes out to her. I haven't had to deal with that yet, knocks on wood, but kinda why I always do what the kids say these days, stay trapped or get clapped for legal reasons. This is in Hightail. Yes, it's in Hightail. Alright, one second, I'm just gonna, I gotta turn the fan off now, because now it's cold. One second. Okay, then if it's cold, thank you for that. Thank you for restoring my hat, Sally. Chat, I didn't pull a sushi, I got food. That's what I like to hear. What'd you get? Please share with the rest of the class. This means there has to be a certain blue one too. You think so? Alright, come on, get over here. Yes, you're still in the dungeon. Burger and fries? Oh, that sounds so good right now. Where'd you get it from? I do just want to say real quick, that I always really love seeing everybody in the chat supporting each other. Thank you guys for being such a great community. That means a lot to me. Hey, Spooky Auntie, welcome. Welcome in. Chew and Sushi are over here. Culver's? I have heard so many things about Culver's. I've never had it myself, but there's a VTuber named Narissa Ravencroft, and all she ever talks about is Culver's. I think they're only located in the Midwest, right? If I'm not mistaken. Can I turn this off?
Oh yeah. Oh.
It breaks out to run to spooky. If you do, their buffalo tenders are good. Ah, that already sounds good. Auntie, tell Sushi to eat something besides crackers, yes. Yes, please do. We were publicly shaming her for not having anything for dinner last night. Alright, that one goes right next door. Good to see. Keep it simple. God, of course I would slip on the ice. Wasn't hungry and I got preoccupied in my stream. Sushi, you're not gonna win this argument. You're not going to win this argument. And if you weren't hungry, you wouldn't have eaten those 5 crackers.
Yeah.
Did he go in here? How's Popeyes? I've seen one opening here, but I don't know if it's better than KFC. In my experience, Popeyes is way, way better than KFC. But, I don't know how a Popeyes not located in the US would be, and I'm not saying that out of any, like, stupid patriotism or anything like that, but rather just because I've actually known people, who live overseas who have talked about overseas Popeyes being terrible. So I don't know. Actually, I can't vouch for the quality of what it would be like over there. But I do think Popeyes is usually pretty good. Oh, this one is really annoying. Is it 'cause you? Oh my god. I just read what you said. Yeah, the food regulations are obviously different, but I'm curious. I do like KFC's burgers. I don't know if Popeyes has one of those. They do have a chicken sandwich. I don't think they have like burgers, but they do have a pretty popular chicken sandwich. Popeyes is so mid here, I don't see the hype for it. If I had to, sandwiches from there, and they were so tiny. And I think KFC is better here, at least. Yeah, it's probably, definitely your mileage may vary per specific, restaurant, you know? It's funny because, all the places I've been, KFC has been very middling. But it all depends. The one place I have absolutely never had any luck with has been McDonald's. I think I already told the story. I think most of you probably already know the tale of my experience with McDonald's. Oh my god, I'm so... I don't know it, tell me. So, when I was a kid, I was in the car with somebody, and, as we were driving, we were passing by a McDonald's, and I just so happened to look into the window of the McDonald's at the perfect time, just to see a man sitting at his table, having a Big Mac. And, he took one bite. He took one bite. His eyes fly open and go wide. He lifts the bun and starts violently vomiting into his patty. So hard that even from the car and looking through the window, you could see, the veins bulging out of his neck, and it was just... gushing out onto his Big Mac. And, that pretty much sums up my experience with McDonald's, because I don't think I've ever had good McDonald's aside from, the fries. And sometimes the chicken tenders. I mean, they're usually not as good as other places, but burger-wise and stuff, yeah. I don't think I've ever had a convincingly good McDonald's. I will never eat McDonald's, Taco Bell, or Burger King here. It's so terrible here. Goodness, all the options are that bad? I guess it's good you have Culver's. I went to Taco Bell here where I'm at, and I kid you not, someone was sitting on the counter where they make the food. Ugh. Oh, that is disgusting. Someone I know told me a long time ago that they went to... God, where was it? I think it might have also been a McDonald's, and they had a salad. And there was, I think, a grasshopper in it or something. They have hundreds in Saja Boy's Happy Meal stuff. I think if I saw what you saw, I wouldn't want to eat McDonald's either. Yeah. Yeah, it was, not good. The last time I had McDonald's, I had no choice. I had to have it because basically there was nothing else open at the time, and I was not in town. Had no other option, and it was one of the most repulsive, disgusting burgers I've ever had in my life. I was kicking myself for not just ordering the, just fries, and just, you know, just doubling up on that and stuffing that down my throat, basically, because, the Big Mac was absolutely disgusting. It was so dry, and it was like a hockey puck. And the bread was so disgusting, too. God, I'm just sick thinking about it. Ugh. Nothing more natural than a grasshopper in your salad. Yeah, that's how you know it's fresh, right, Sally? Crunchy crouton. I've seen someone at a Burger King. A mother holding her child, as she's working making the food, putting stuff in the fryers with the baby in her hand. Shoo, what? Are you serious? I hope she had pans on that baby. Oh my god. Yeah, that's America. Has no daycare, yeah. Yeah. Gotta love living in a dystopia without the cool cyberpunk visuals. I was actually chatting with Simon Novak about that the other day in his stream. We are we're living the cyberpunk world without the cool neon lights and such, and the sci-fi designs and what have you. Oh my god, I'm so sick of these guys. Honestly, it's probably more of a problem with the company not regulating hygiene, the wage. Yeah. I was thinking mostly the grease burns on the legs more than anything, yeah. Oh my god, Sheen. I just saw what you said to Chew about where he lives, what the... I got nothing here where I'm from. No good food, nothing. I remember stopping for coffee, and the poor barista had her like 1-month-old baby strapped to her. I was like, no, you need to be resting. That is really sad. And again, people will see that and still come in and treat service workers like crap. They do not care. It's like it doesn't matter that that I'm sucking him up. It just does not register at all. That is so frustrating. Where's that one meme? You best believe in cyberpunk dystopias you're in one? Yeah. Yes, we are. I have one Turkish fast food place here where I was ordering a menu and oh my god, a cockroach ran through the counter and the guy just slammed it with his hand. Sally. Oh, that is disgusting. That is disgusting. I hope you just got up and walked out. Oh, that is so gross. I hate roaches more than anything. Hate roaches more than anything. That is absolutely disgusting. I remember there was a news report one time on this restaurant that got shut down, and as they're talking to the guy, the owner, they were talking about how there was accusations that there was a roach infestation in the restaurant. And as he's denying it, a roach is walking up the wall behind him while they're interviewing him, and they point it out. He smashes it with his hand, and then he's like, "There, no roaches." Like, dude. For food-wise, I've got no Chipotle, Five Guys, Shake Shack, Raisin Kings, Chick-fil-A. Nothing. So Culver's is really all you have besides Taco Bell, McDonald's, and Burger King then? When they fly, we're cooked. Oh yeah, Naka. When I was a kid, there was actually a place I stayed, and there was a ton of flying roaches everywhere, and you could hear them when they would land on the window. It sounded like someone was throwing rocks at your window, and it was like that all day and all night. There was an infestation of them. I'm not even, like, I promise you, I am not over-exaggerating. They would land on the window, and it would sound exactly like someone throwing pebbles at the glass. So tired of this ghost. We got cheese here, so 7 pizza places, like 5 burger places, 3 taco places, 2 chicken places. So is there any other place that you you like besides Culver's? All you see here is cheese, cheese, and more cheese. Yeah, I think that's pretty on brand for the Midwest, right? Get over here. Or while you're taking a shower, they just spawn. Oh my god. Ugh. Yeah, that's... Ugh. I'll be right back. I can't really take such a conversation. You're stronger than... Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Emerald. We can definitely change the, we can change the topic. I'm so sorry about that. Yes, let's talk about good food, right? Let's not talk about bugs anymore. I think we're all thoroughly grossed up. Culver's is good here, Wendy's is good here, and 2 pizza places are good. So, cannibals, am I right? No, no, it's okay. It's okay, Emerald, seriously. It's all good, trust me. I think we had our fill of talking about this. I'll be right back. All this actually made me hungry, Sally. So chat, favorite ice cream? That's a good question. Sushi, that emote. BRB gonna make barbecue. Hot. Oh, very hot. You're making it too hot. I'm going to cook in this heat. I'm going to melt. Did you light these fires? What were you thinking? People who start fires in this mansion had better be ready to pay the price. Now learn your lesson. Blue Moon ice cream is the best. It's not the alcohol. It's just called Blue Moon ice cream. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Barbecue? Yeah, I haven't had barbecue in a while. Alright, that was actually pleasantly easy. I say that speaking too soon because there's another boo in here, which is probably gonna give me a ton of trouble. I'm back. Fix myself some strawberries. Oh, that sounds good. This one is on the 3rd floor. It's weird. It's like there's no rhyme or reason to which keys you get. Okay, be right back for me. No worries. Do what you gotta do, ball guy. God, I hate them. I hate them so much. Thankfully, at least I need to come this way anyway, so I'm not necessarily too upset that he went over here this time, but I will be upset if he decides to double back the other way. It's like there's so many of them concentrated in this area where the hallway is a pain to get through because of all the dust piles. Oh, come on, please. So close. There we go. Thank God. It's literally straight neon blue ice cream, but it's a mystery flavor because some people taste different things, so it could be like marshmallow, cotton candy, fruity pebbles flavor, but people have different taste buds to it. That is so interesting. What do you taste when you have it? Do you have a favorite drink? Do you mean in general, or do you mean like a alcoholic beverage? Fruity Pebbles? Interesting. In general? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, because I actually don't drink. Favorite drink? potions. He's a witch, so more than drinks, I'm sure he likes potions. Yeah. I have to think about it because I don't drink alcohol and I don't drink soda. So I drink a lot of teas and sparkling water and things like that. Right, in here. Oh god, you're like me, only tea and water. Those similarities keep piling up. You're like Chew? Oh, Chew's the same way. What ease you? You interfere with my afterlife studio. You filthy swine. You're blind to the life I give my creations. Then very well, I shall show you the mastery of my art. I guess he's just gonna bring them all to life, right? Yep, I knew it. Although I didn't predict that they would be 3 at a time. He only drinks like LaCroix and stuff like that. Got it, got it. I do like smoothies. Oh yeah, smoothies are delicious. Yeah, I stopped drinking soda when I was a kid, and I've never been interested in alcohol personally. Haven't had soda for 10 years. Don't drink coffee, energy drink for 8 years. Same here, I do like the occasional lemon Fanta, but it's like once in every 3 months. Yeah. So I literally drink water, smoothies, and LaCroix. Yeah, that's a lot healthier. I know a lot of people like to crap on sparkling water, but it is really good. Sushi's one of those people. Sushi, do you really? Hold on, let me fix OBS. It's not showing me new comments, and I don't want to miss any potential YouTube comments. 1 second. No, I'm not drinking sparkling waters. He's just a liar, dude. Monster doesn't count, Sushi. Look, I had to ask to be sure. There are some people who don't believe a word from Chew. Some people are very vehemently anti-sparkling water for some reason. I'm home with food. Great to hear. Welcome home. What did you order from the Chinese food place? I got one. Come on, please. God, look at how many of them are left. Spooky Auntie drinks the same LaCroix I drink. Which kind do you get, Chew? I can't remember. I have to try to look at the brand of sparkling water I drink. I've had LaCroix before. There's another one that I actually like better than LaCroix. Pamplemousse is the best, hands down. I don't think I've had that one. Yes, all three of them at the same time. Get in here. At least two of them. 2 for 1 isn't bad, I'll take it. Dang, as long as they're not giving you a hard time, then we Gucci. If they are, I'll bite them. These guys can be annoying, but I do find it funny that their whole life purpose seems to just be to throw banana peels around. Come on. Just need 2 seconds. There we go. Get in the vacuum cleaner. 1 more. Of course, it's the annoying ones that drop bombs everywhere. Thankfully, they have very little health, so they're very easy to deal with. You just need the right angle with the flashlight to stun them. There we go, now you. My creations, but even if I disappear, my work will live on. Zati's right. Nse pa? Art is eternal. Huh? You say that only one of my creations is left? But these cannot be. That allures. I don't even know if that's how you say what he just said. Get in here. I feel maybe Bolge could be able to tell me if he was here right now. Get in here. He isn't even really putting up a fight, he's just freaking out in front of his easel. I think that should get us past the barbed wire. Yes, finally, at long last. And I think that's where Mario is, so we should actually be at the final boss, I think. It's going alright today. I was actually only supposed to work half a day today because I was going to a show tonight, but I'm no longer going, so I'm staying my whole shift because I missed work the other day. Oh, you're not going to the ska show? Did everything Hope everything is okay. Sounded like you were looking forward to it, so I'm sorry you're not getting to go. I don't know, maybe I'll watch The Exorcist, I don't know, man. They took off the band I wanted to see. Ah, got it. That sucks, but at least you learned in advance, so you didn't go to the show anyway just for them not to be there, you know? Guess it's the universe saying I didn't need to go. I'm pretty bummed. I was excited. Ah. Yeah. Did he just... Yeah, I always hate when things like that happen, but I also try to kind of not question it. At least I've tried to get better about not doing that, you know. I'm really enjoying this game. The one thing I won't miss from it when I'm done is trying to catch these guys. They are so obnoxious. And nothing affects them. You just have to sit there and keep going back and forth. You could say they are boring. Hate me, Sushi. Wait, why? Why do you want Sushi to hate you? Oh, never mind. I see what you're getting at.
Luigi. Mario. Mario.
All right, finally. Let's get down to the basement. It was actually in the right place.
Mario.
Let's get down there. You know, there is one room that I think I need to go back to first. Because I'm sorry, something I didn't realize until way too late, I suppose. Is that as long as there are ghosts spawning in a room, except potentially the hallways, there's usually still something they want you to see. I don't think the lights ever came back on in the room I'm about to go into. So let me see what happens if I catch this ghost in here. Yeah, this guy. How is Marvel Rivals, Chew? I've seen a lot of people play that game and talk about it. I've never played it myself. They're supposed to be porting it to the Switch too, so maybe I'll give it a shot when it comes over. Because I could download it on my PS4, but I kind of feel like it's probably not going to run very well on that, so I'd rather play it on something more modern. And I'm not too big on Marvel these days, but something more inspired by the comics than the movies would probably be pretty interesting. That is cold sushi. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wow. Alright, so I was right about that. There's 2 more.
Mario.
I don't know if there's any other rooms. 1 more? You sure? It says 48. Oh, I got it. King Boo's the last one, right? He applies to that total. If I recall, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That's actually cool. I didn't think they would do that. I always try to game with her and talk to her more, and this is what I get. I'm gonna tell Jean you're being a baby again. Is this permanently like this, or do I get something if I catch all these guys? Because I've caught them before, but this hallway never seems to, Yeah, I can hear them. Do I have to fall for the fake door in order for it to happen? I can actually hear that there's more ghosts in here. Discard that 2 left? Oh, okay. Adrian, don't take anything serious that he says. He likes to throw little tantrums. Hey, Quaggles, welcome in. Good to see you again. I'm pretty sure I'm close to finishing the game now. I have 2 more boos to catch, and then, I think I'll be ready to face King Boo.
Mario.
Okay, so there has to be another ghost out here. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know you could actually, burn the fake doors. That's cool. They have their own little, health bars, I guess. What are we looking for? I'm trying to find the last 2 boos. Just for completion's sake, so I can get rid of them, and then I'm gonna go face King Boo. Or at least I assume so. The only, room I have left to go into is the one that's locked in the basement. So not 100%, but I believe one of those boos is King Boo. That's what Sally was saying, but then he just also said, scratch that, so I'm not sure if he looked it up and saw otherwise. Let me revisit the roof real quick. Yeah, I looked it up. Apparently it's not. I do remember him counting, though. That's weird. Kind of sounds like a Mandela effect. Both of you remembered that, but apparently it's wrong. It's weird. Like I said, I'm not sure. Yeah, I hope you're having a good evening tonight, Quaggles. I don't remember ever getting that number to 50 any of my games, like 30 times before beating it. You know, Sally, actually, I wouldn't mind a little backseating here if you would like to, tell me where the remaining two are, because we're so close already. I'm fine with just, hearing where they're at. They're already a pain enough to catch. I'm gonna try, but it's gonna be hard to find. Did you beat the painter? Yeah, I actually did just finish the painter off. I think I got all the boss ghosts. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, they're all in there. Let's see, was there any... I think I got the one that was in here, but... Let me double check.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got everything in here. Okay, so no booze in here. Give me 5 minutes. Yeah, no, take your time. In fact, you know what? You don't even have to do it. I don't want to put that on you. I don't mind looking it up. I just thought you had like a guide sitting there. So, Sushi, how are you? I'll go check around some of the other rooms that I, cleared out before, just to double check again. We can go through all areas. I have a guide here. Okay. About to go home in 30? That's good to hear. Check and see if there's any yellow rooms on the map. Yeah, those would be them right there, right? That little cluster on the left side. Those are all yellow. Alright, so nothing over there because I know the one to the further left is just the little area where code is. Colors mean something, but my brain does not remember. Yeah, I was actually confused about that too, because this game is very Resident Evil inspired. And in Resident Evil, when you open the map, they are, the color coding usually shows you when you still have items in there to find, so I thought that was the case, but evidently, from what I heard, yeah, it shows how much progress you've made. Checking the study, there's a bottled ship. That one right there, I might have gotten it, but let's see. Yeah, I think I got this one already. God, it's so nice to know now that you can actually destroy the fake doors. The booze in the basement's always, evaded me. Yeah, I had a very annoying time with them. Believe me. They jump between rooms all the time, yeah. I would have been a lot more annoyed than I was if it wasn't for, fun conversations with chat to keep me sane while trying to catch them. They're very, very obnoxious. Check the nursery, and if that's clean, you have every boo in Area 1. Okay. Okay, all boos in Area 1 gotten. So let's check and see Area 2. Okay. Green rooms. Alrighty. Alright, let me get to the other part of the mansion. Anyways, to answer your question, I'm having a great night. I just finished my retrospective video on this game. Oh, that's cool. You're gonna, post it on YouTube? I'd love to, check it out, if that's the case.
Mario. Mario. Oh yeah.
Alright, let's see. Well, these are blue rooms, but since I'm in the area, I'll just check them real quick. Felt great about the quality. Lots of editing. And I feel really proud with how it turned out. Yeah, post on Tuesday. If you would, could you whisper to me, your YouTube channel? Because I'll sub and I'll check it out when you post it. So chat, are you okay today? Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling pretty okay today, despite the fact that it was a pretty crazy day. Very hectic. Not, unfortunately, not very relaxing until I hopped on here. But now, yeah, it's a pretty relaxing day. Can you check the ballroom and storage? Sure. Yeah, here we are. Storage room. Think we might have gotten this because the Game Boy Horror is not going off. Okay, mirror room next. I'm on it. Let's go check it out. Is it this one? No, this is a dining room. But as long as we're here, I'll do a quick run through. Nothing in the kitchen. Nothing here. Though I think there might be some health. Let me... Yeah. Let's get this real quick. Perfect. Alright, let me find the mirror room. Can't whisper you because of your settings with whispers? Really? That's weird. Hold on. Maybe if I whisper you first, it'll let you whisper me back. 1 second. Yeah, okay. Okay, I just sent you one, so now you should be able to send me one as well. Thank you. Yeah, I'll subscribe, and I'll check it out when it goes live.
Mario.
Mirror room, mirror room. Is it this one over here on the right? Wait, no. That's outside. There's a gray room up there. I think the gray is unvisited. Let's see. Okay, this is a music room. We definitely caught the one in here. I very distinctly remember that. Yeah, the gray one, I'm pretty sure is the backyard. But we're gonna have to check that because I don't know if I found anything out there or not. I cannot recall that. Projection room. I'm pretty sure I got the one in here. I appreciate it. I just make videos for fun, but I do post 2 every week. That's really cool to hear. Yeah, I also make some YouTube videos, but for now, just short playthroughs of short horror games and demos and such. Only mirror room to check, and if nothing is in there, then all boos in area 2 are caught. Okay. Yeah, do you happen to know if there's any in the courtyard? Because that's the gray room we were talking about. I mean, I don't think there is, because I don't see any, You know what? Hold on. No? Okay. Mine is mostly gameplays of what I'm playing in vids I call Friend Slap Fridays. That sounds like fun. Alright. That was the last of that, so yes, we're clear on that floor. Now we go up. Second floor, tea room. Tea room is clear. Astral Hall. I'll check in here, but this should be clear.
Mario. Mario. Oh yeah.
I think there's one room in the entrance first floor to the left you didn't check. Okay, I will return down there as soon as we finish clearing this floor. Because we got that whole cluster of rooms on the right. Check the bathrooms here.
Oh yeah.
The lights aren't on in here like there's a ghost somewhere in here, weirdly.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that just hurts me, that doesn't do anything. I think I already caught the one that was in here. Maybe you can burn the poster? Let's see. I need a source of fire again. Here we are. Alright, let's give it a shot. Alright, now let's try to burn this one. I hate that you have to get hurt no matter what doing that. Yeah, I can't burn it. The boos be hiding, yeah. You'll know if there's a boo in the room from the Game Boy horror light, yeah. That's what I kind of figured, although I did think there was a regular ghost in there, because normally when the room is fully clear, the lights come back on. And I could hear, like, the little whispering. You can always kind of tell when there's a ghost because they're like mumbling to themselves, but nothing. Weird. I don't remember any rooms being non-lit at the end of the game. Yeah, that's strange. Did you open the toilet? Did I?
Oh yeah.
There it is. Thank you. I need water. Come on. Alright, we acquired the toilet ghost. Also, with the element ghost, you could just kill them with the element? Really? Okay, I didn't know that. I thought it could only get them down to like 1, because there are some ghosts I tried to kill with the elements and their health would not drop below 1%. So it's good to know. Thank you. You don't have to suck them up, they'll just fade away? Interesting, okay. Alright, let's try this red door down here. We know there's nothing in there. I went all the way up to the roof and went into the barricaded room. Nothing in the sitting room because Game Boy Horror light is not going off. Okay, so mirror room and we can begin area 3 check. Yeah. I'm forgetting how to get to the mirror room. Did I not check it already? This is the astral room, right? Yeah, astral hall. Bottom right. Guest room. Have you in the background while I make the thumbnail and upload. No worries. Yeah, it says it's a different room than that. So, Quaggles, do you happen to know how I can get the ghost here? Because I can hear a ghost mumbling in here. And I don't know how to find them. Wiki's map is trolling you. I know it's a fake door right there. So from what I know, there's no ghosts there. Interesting. Weird because he's cowering and you can hear something mumbling. But it does seem like there's nothing there, just those bats and a fake door. Just a dark area there that doesn't light up. Okay, got it.
Mario! Mario!
Let me get fire. Come back, because I want to burn those fake doors. I think because that hallway is technically part of Area 4. Got it. Please, one of these candles give me the fire element. Thank you. Maybe you were in floor 2, but the mirror room is on F1 next to the fortune teller room? Okay. Alright, I'll hit that room when we go back down, and then I'll also check the other one that you said I hadn't checked. Let's burn this fake door. Get the one out here in the hall. This one. Just in case it makes any ghosts pop out.
Mario!
Alright, we were just in the artist studio, so we know this is clear because I caught the one in here. Good to go on that. Check the balcony. Nothing up here. Whoa. I never saw this angle before. Interesting. Kind of weird that was the only ghost in this hall, right? Kind of feel like there should be another one. It's a special interaction you can only get during the blackout. Hey, congratulations, Sushi. Yes, you're free. Please make sure you get something to eat this time. Get home and relax.
Mario.
I escaped the dungeon and work. You'll only get out of the dungeon if you get something to eat. Something more healthy than crackers, please. Yes, exactly. Listen to Sally.
Mario.
I'm not hungry right now, but I will relax. Okay. Listen. That's what you said yesterday, okay? So. You better make sure you at least eat later this time. If you head to the phone room during the blackout, you get a phone call from Toad, then a call from EGAD. On those phones in the room? Yeah. Yeah, that I did actually see. I will eat later. I'm holding you to that. Cross your heart? We'll see about that. Alright, so those rooms are all clear. That's awesome. Most people miss those and I love seeing them. Really? I'm surprised people miss those. They happen like one after the other for me, so I just answered them as they rang. Hey, welcome in, Alandria. Why did these doors respawn? Check the mirror room and the twins room. Okay. I'm sorry I was late. I was recovering from a disappointing dentist appointment.
Mario.
Hey, don't apologize. It's okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Are you okay? Yeah, I hope you're doing okay. They didn't hurt you, right? Alright, first floor. Yeah, I see that gray space you're talking about, but is that a room? I actually don't know. Without trauma dumping the experience, it went worse than expected, but there should be no lasting damage. Oh my god. You're not trauma dumping at all. You know, if you want to talk about it, please.
Oh yeah.
If not, you know, that's fine and we can talk about it later, but I'm really, really sorry to hear that. No lasting damage, so I assume that they did in fact hurt you. Main entrance, first floor from those stairs. Then first room, on the left. Okay. Yeah, I think we checked everything. I think we're all good. Yeah, I guess the mansion is clear. I don't know, maybe the last two will be down in the basement? I mean, I can check, but we checked the whole mansion from top to bottom. Yeah. Guess the last two could be down there. Did you check the billiards room? Yes, I did. Basically, they made me bleed heavily after attempting a cleaning. They should not have given the state of impact I have, which is worse than expected. Oh my god. I am so sorry. I hope you're not in any pain right now. Just check the power breaker room, that's clean. I am, but it'll fade when I sleep.
Oh yeah.
Did you check to see the reviews on those, on that dentist and stuff? Because you have to be really careful when it comes to any doctors really, but, especially when it comes to, dentists. They only have a couple of negatives. Oh my god. Weird, I think we've checked all their rooms. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Something is beeping in here. I got the one that was in here. Why is there still something? Unless there was more than one in here? Well, we found one. One move during fight and overlap the one in here. Got it. Good news is they gave me a referral for my 90-degree impact for my molars. Not that they even told me that. They didn't even sit down with me to discuss the x-rays. Good thing I have eyeballs. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm really sorry. I would recommend finding a different dentist, but I know your options are probably limited in that area and such. Could have been when they were hopping around. Yeah, I think that is what happened. On a brighter note, loving the designs for the rooms in this game. Yeah, this game does have some pretty great art design. Okay, well, that leaves one left, but I really don't know where that could be then, because we did check all the other rooms, so I mean, maybe it's in the last room over there? I'll make a save state. Oh my god. Let me make a save state just in case it ushers me like to the end of the game. And then I can reload it. Because the camera doesn't lock onto Luigi, it centers on the screen. Yeah.
Mario.
Alright, let's check and see. I could just stare at my Mario painting for hours. It's true what they say about fine art. It takes utterly refined sensibilities to truly appreciate it. The way you plead for help, Mario. I find it so satisfying. Perhaps that is merely because I remember how much trouble you've caused me in the past. Seriously though, who would actually believe that mansions get given away in contests? Talk about stupid. What do they feed you Mario Brothers anyway? Gullible soup? Your brother came all this way just to get turned into a painting. It's just terrific. However, this Mario painting looks lonely. I must have a Luigi painting as well, then my gallery will truly be complete. Gullible soup, yeah. I'm not afraid of you, you fool. I fear only that infernal Poltergust 3000 you carry on your back, stupid machine. But I am a king among boos, I swear it. I shall feel no mere house-cleaning device. I must say I despise the way you Schwarp Schlorg vacuumed up all my friends. What is he talking about? Don't imagine that, I'll flee. I'll fight you like a true boo. Now join your brother, inside the painting. I don't think he had to, do the onomatopoeias, but... God, it feels like King Boo should count as the final one, right? But I guess not. This fight is a little hard. Oh boy. Majority of my knowledge of the Mario universe is from a cosplay account on TikTok that essentially acts out their own fan fictions. This is all very jarring for me. Oh my god. Can I suck those up and throw them at him? Okay, I guess not. I thought maybe I could just shoot them back at him. Alright, how do I get the upper hand on him? He's got little stompy feet, yeah. Tail maybe? Ow. Okay, so I can't suck those up, and he does not like it when I get close to the tail. What can I do to you? Can you suck up his fire? If you want help, I will tell you, but if not, I will be quiet. Oh god. Ouch. I'm sorry for what I had done. Alright, give me a few more seconds of trying to see if I can figure out what to do to him. Ouch. Did those explosions damage him? No. No, it doesn't seem like it did anything to him, actually. Let me see, is there something I can do that I'm forgetting? tried the reverse button on the poltergust. Ouch. And that's not working. Tell me, Quaggles, was there a hint that I missed somewhere in his little diatribe or something? Because right now I am not seeing the... I'm not seeing any kind of hints about what I can do to him. Maybe a blue shell, I wish. You just tried to do the correct thing, but you were too far. So it is the balls. So I was right that you have to try and reverse it and push it back at him. His head just has to be bent down. Okay, hold on. Let me, let's reload that. Glad I'm not crazy, at least.
Mario.
Alright. Long-winded ghost rant coming to you in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we're not gonna read this. We're just gonna... 1, we're gonna try to skip through it as fast as we can, and 2, I will update the save state so I don't have to go all the way back to the scene. Suck them up and then release when he's bent down. Smack him in the head with them. Okay. It is kind of weird how little context there is for what to do to him, huh? Yeah, it took me dying many times as a kid. Yeah, I can see why. I feel like the same thing would have definitely happened to me. Because, like, to be fair, I don't think there's much context about the final boss in Super Mario Sunshine as well, but it is very easy to tell what to do just based off of the nozzle that they give you and the arena. There's, like, no hints whatsoever about what to do here. It's pretty easy to figure out that you can reverse the direction on the poltergust, but they don't react the way you think they would. Alright, let me make a save state right here. I hate the way he runs, it's so weird. It's making me feel weird watching him run like that. Okay, that didn't work. Well, that didn't do what I wanted it to. God, I hate that there's a whole animation when you get burned. You have to wait for him to wring out his hat. I used to abuse my poor Game Boy Advance. Luckily, it was a Nokia game systems. Yeah. That is kind of interesting to imagine. Imagine you raging out like that. So I have to wait until he's like trying to suck you up, right? Because it seems like it doesn't work otherwise. Oh yeah, little me. Apparently had a lot of anger for video games. Okay, there we go. It's weird, I keep trying to attach it. If you shoot it at the side of its head when he's breathing fire, it works. Okay, yeah, I keep trying to take them, and then it'll, more often than not, it hurts me. It's like there's a sweet spot for picking it up. There we go. Congrats, you succeeded in blowing yourself up, yeah. Alright, let's reload this, because I'm gonna die anyway. I do like the side design for this fight. Alright, there we go. Now it's not hurting me. What the? Sound design, okay. Get over here. Hey, welcome in, Midnight Raven. Thank you so much for the, raid. Sorry, as you can see, I'm in the middle of a rather intense boss battle. But hold on, let me pause so I can give you a shout out. There we go. How was the end of, your, Pokopia stream? I didn't get to, stick around, obviously, because I had to get ready for my stream, but, I was enjoying watching you play it. Yes, please everybody go give Midnight Raven a follow. They are a good friend of the channel. Oh my god. Come on. There we go. It went well? How much progress did you make? Come here, come here. Oh, I wasn't following. Raven, rectified immediately. Thank you, Elandria. Yes, I love the new, adorable, Ditto Raven, PNG that you have. It's so cute. Wish it would give me a little bit of extra health here. Yes, welcome in, Raiders. I'm Adrian Hallowell. I'm a Cursed Witch VTuber. I am playing Luigi's Mansion. This is the final boss. If you have to raid and run, I totally understand. Please do whatever self-care things you need to do. Please lower your head. There we go. We made it through the gate to the next area. Pokemon Center construction started and should be ready by next stream. Oh, that is good to hear. Is it like Animal Crossing where it actually like builds in real time, so like you have to leave it overnight? Oh, I desperately need health. Because if it is, I think that's actually the, for the big ones, yeah. Interesting. So it's actually the first Pokemon game since Gold, Silver, and Crystal to have the actual like internal clock, right? It's kind of interesting to think about. Not worth it. He's gonna just crush me. Let me just run. But I wouldn't give to have access to an Animal Crossing game of any kind. Yeah, I always forget you don't have a Switch, Elandria. I think you would enjoy it. You'd probably have very stylish islands. Wait, how did I... How? Oh, that is frustrating. It's low-key so horrifying to see Bowser's head come off. I'm pretty sure that's the intention. Oh my god. I was also thinking a headless Bowser would have scared me as a kid. I guess they kind of did come up with a pretty good kid-friendly horror design then, right? I feel like his head being twisted on backwards was a little bit more disturbing than him not having a head, though. As a kid, I actually thought it was kind of cool. I played Animal Crossing on my DS and GameCube, but lost my disc and cartridge. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Pokemon games had a real-time clock up to Gen 8 or 9. They didn't change the lighting in Gen 3 for times a day, but it has a real-time system also. Really? Yeah, because I played Gen 3. I played Sapphire. I know it didn't change times with the day, but I didn't realize it also retained the internal clock. That's interesting. I thought they stopped doing that at Gold, Silver, and Crystal. It is weird, though, that he shoots ice when his head is off, though, right? Yeah, I was just about to say that. About to say, why does his element randomly change? Alright, just let him go. Like, Bowser's a guy known for shooting fire. Yeah. Though, I do kind of wonder if it's supposed to be like, Bowser's a wizard. Apparently so. It does make me wonder if it's supposed to be because he's, like, dead when his head is off, you know what I mean? Not that that makes it make any more sense, but... like, his body is ice cold, so he's shooting ice instead of flames, you know what I mean? When he's headless. Alright, just give me another one, please. Thank you. Now lower your head. Mario Galaxy, he literally uses lightning and dark magic, so I guess this is just a precursor to that. Yeah, good point. I forgot about that. All sects of magic have become his. Oh my god, come on. Get in here. In my opinion, they made the perfect kids horror game with this game. Yeah, it is really interesting. This game was supposed to actually be scarier when they conceptualized it. I'm sure you know that, though. Like, they were all in on actually making a full-blown horror game, and I think they just, through development, kind of realized we should probably tone this down a little. But it was actually, they were not going to hold back with some of the things they were going to show. Like, it probably would not have been like an M-rated game, but it definitely wouldn't have been as kid-friendly to start with during the initial concept. It's not letting me suck them up. See, sometimes it just doesn't work. Don't understand. Almost as scary as the laughing clowns from Scooby-Doo Unmasked. Parents would have been so mad if this was even scarier. God. Please, please, please. Just spooky enough to make kids scared or anxious, but enough funny noises and cute tones with characters kids recognize to make it not too bad. Yeah. Luigi, you did it. Truly remarkable, my boy. I supplied the Poltergeist 3000, but you ran with it all the way to the top, Sonny. You made me so proud. Get a hold of yourself, Gad. What's that? You found King Boo. He jumped into a painting of Bowser, you say? He even blew fire at you? Well, well, in all my years of ghost research, I have never heard such a fantastical tale. And that career spanned 60 years, mind you. While I still recall staring at as a young whelp who trembled at the mere thought of a ghost. Trembled, I say. Oh, beg your pardon. This old brain goes recollecting every now and then. I could sit down and fill a week spinning ghost yarns. Why, just last... right, well, anywho, Luigi. Grab your brother's painting and bring him to the lab. Poor little feller's fallen asleep. He must have just collapsed with relief and exhaustion when he saw you arrive. I'll get the machine ready to return your brother to his former state, alrighty? I'll be expecting you both. So it really didn't count as a final boo, which is frustrating, because we only had one left and I have no clue where it could have been. Oh, the Mario we see in the later games is actually a ghost. That reminds me of the, a lot of the cartoon conspiracy theories about, like, Rugrats and stuff. This'll mess with your head. All your hard work lasted only a single night. Well done, Luigi. The mansion those boos built disappeared into the night, but that treasure seems to be real. I have no interest in such stuff, so go on and keep it all. Use it however you like. Say what? Enough rattling on about money. I guess we'd better get your brother back then. Of course, your brother's really important, but first we have to take care of these last ghosts. You know what Boo wasn't gotten? Which one was it? I did get 50 once. There's a hidden room. Yeah, I know, right? He has to go over this all over and over again. What was the hidden room? Was it that one that's grayed out? Because that's what I was thinking, right? On the first floor, there's like a room that's grayed out. So there's a mouse hole you can scan in the butler's room? Oh my god. And it works like the doghouse. You've got to be joking me. And of course, idiotically, I saved over that save state before. When was the last prior save state to that? Oh god. Yeah, we're good. We're good. It's fine. I'd wager dollars to donuts that nobody but me has such lovely paintings. Yeah, I had my fill. I'm good. It bugs me, but it is what it is. I should have made a whole nother save state area, but I was like, maybe there is a chance King Boo actually counts as the last one. Can we clap now? I hope so. I think we did beat it. Oh yeah, definitely. There's Mario. We need him back in one piece for his movie. Thank you for snatching my hat, Alandria.
Mamma mia. Oh,
So that's how he switches between Paper Mario and 3D Mario. Imagine that was actually the case. That would be funny, right, Emerald? All of that, and he gets laughed at. Laughing and crying because his brother is safe. Yeah, it's cute. Now we have this incredible music to play us out. That was a lot of fun. I knew it would be good, but yeah, it was honestly great. I think the only part of it I didn't enjoy was just how annoying the boos are to catch because they can jump between rooms, including going into ones that are locked. And it just really leads you on. But I had a great time with it. I really, really liked it, and it was well worth the wait. Because I wanted to play this game all the way back when it came out and never had the opportunity. So I'm glad I can finally say that I played it. And I'm grateful for the experience too, because now that I've played this in Luigi's Mansion 3... Have you played the other Luigi's Mansion games, or is this your first? Luigi's Mansion 3 was actually my first on the Switch. So now that I've played 3 and the first one, it gives me a little bit more of a like view of how the game's progressed. And I can definitely say for a Luigi's Mansion 4, I've talked about it a little bit in prior streams, but I feel like my dream Luigi's Mansion 4 would be a return to the way that this game is structured, in the sense of like more backtracking in like a central location, as opposed to, I know in 2 they had a lot of it was like different houses and stuff like that. But I want them to keep the co-op aspect of Luigi's Mansion 3, but instead of Gooigi, I'd like for them to add Daisy. I just feel like that would be cute and very funny. And so the matter of the ghost was settled. Professor Egad was so delighted to have all of his paintings returned that he used the treasure Luigi had found to build Luigi a new house. Welcome to Luigi's new mansion. Rank C. The end. The house changes depending on the rank you get, right? I got a C rank. This one certainly isn't haunted. Well, we did it. It's kind of interesting because they did the same thing in Wario World, right? Depending on how many of those little things you saved, it would also dictate the state of his castle at the end when they rebuild it. Now you can do a New Game Plus. There's a secret mansion. Is it different? Like, completely different layout and stuff? I don't think so. So wait, what makes it a secret mansion? I'm definitely curious to know why it would be different if the layout is the same. It's just tougher. Oh god.
No?
Well, as tempting as that prospect sounds. The ghosts do more damage, but you get more money. Got it. Alright, hold on. Let me take us to the chatting screen. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I definitely enjoyed it. It was nice to finally cross that off my list. That was something that I have been, that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. It also gives the boos more health and makes them more erratic? I'll take the idea out of your mind with a simple sentence. Most boos have twice the health. Yeah. Erratic, got it. And yeah, that is, that's an easy way to convince me not to dive back in. I enjoyed it, but, I don't think that's for me. I do love, how most Mario games have tougher levels, at the end and stuff like that, but as far as this game goes, the prospect of having to deal with even more obnoxious boos is, not all that tempting for me. Because like I said, I think that was the only part of the game I didn't like, just mainly because their ability to go into locked doors and everything, and then keep leaving the room while you're trying to catch them is just, it's annoying. The other ghosts, even though they can be somewhat irritating when they're like just dogpiling on you, it's tough but fair, but the boos are just annoying. Glad to hear you enjoyed the game overall. Yeah, I really did. I really did like it. And I'm really happy that I got the opportunity to finally play it. Remember the toughest parts of the game? Try it worse. It would be a fun challenge, I think, but maybe in the future. Yeah, so this week we actually did accomplish a lot. We finished Dino Crisis and we finished Luigi's Mansion. So my slate is once again clean. What comes next? I don't know. Guess it's a good thing I'm taking a few days off because I get to think about it and try to plan it out. I'll see. I'm actually not sure. There are a lot of choices. There's Alone in the Dark. There is Resident Evil 0. I mean, I have played and beat that, but I haven't played it on the channel, so, you know, could be something fun to do. I know one game I do want to start is another one I've wanted to play that I haven't. Chibi Robo, which is also here on the NSO. So I definitely think that'll be one of the games we'll be playing. It looks absolutely adorable, and I've wanted to play it since back when it came out. Because as a kid, I actually really enjoyed the Army Men games on the Nintendo 64. And I really love that whole, like, toys come to life kind of aesthetic. So I am interested to play Chibi Robo because it kind of has that sort of thing going on. Like, not toys to life, but like you're playing as a little helper robot. So, you love that one too? Chibi Robo? Is that the one you're referring to, Emerald? Currently playing through Dark Souls 2. Pain? Oh god. Yeah, I'm not a huge Souls fan. Like, not like I dislike the games or anything, but I just... It's definitely something that's like, I don't have the time, unfortunately, to keep dying and going back over and over again. The one that I did enjoy, kind of, was Bloodborne, but I didn't get too far in it. No, Army Men. Oh, not that Kid Me finished it or anything. Oh my god. Emerald, you are genuinely the first person I've ever spoken to that has also played one of those games. I can't believe it. Oh my god. I loved those games as a kid. I had Sarge's Heroes 2 on the N64, and then I had Army Men Air Combat. Those games are so much fun. And I love just how, like, funny they were. Like, I wish that those could come to the Nintendo Switch Online, or that they could be remastered, but I don't even know who has the rights to the series anymore. Have you played Amnesia the Bunker? No, I have actually not played any of the Amnesia games, believe it or not. But that's because they were very PC-centric. And obviously, as you know, I have not really had a stable, like, actual PC that's not a laptop for a very long time. The last time I had a desktop, I think, was when I was... like a preteen, maybe? It's been a very long time since I've had a desktop. So I haven't really had a way. I know they ported them to consoles now. So maybe I'll look into that. Thank you for the head pads and the hydrate. Let me take a sip real quick, Naka. Hell yeah, Bloodborne. I'm having a lot of fun, but it's not easy. Yeah, I've heard Dark Souls 2 is like the, kind of the one that everybody has very mixed opinions on in the Dark Souls series. It seems like, people who really, really like Dark Souls 2 really, really like it, and then there's a lot of people who just hate it. So I'm glad that you're enjoying it, because I know some people have a contentious, opinion of that game. You would suffer a lot if you played Amnesia the Bunker. I mean, I'm interested in giving it a shot. I'm not sure if it's on the Switch. I gotta check. Thank you for the head pats, Alandria. Am I leaving? Yeah, I'm probably about to raid out and get going. Yeah, I'm gonna see who's on. You can't go. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. It was nice having you here, Chu. I had fun talking about the different restaurants and ice cream flavors and stuff with you. I do apologize again to everybody about the discussion about bugs and stuff like that. That was not pleasant. My mom bought me Dark Souls 3 before I knew what Dark Souls truly was, because she knew I liked fantasy stuff. Goodness gracious. I mean, it is a very, you know, actually on the topic of Dark Souls, something I always thought that was very interesting about the Souls series is, just how many monsters there are. Like, a lot of games now have very low enemy variety, which I hate, because I really liked how, you know, back then, you had a ton of different, like, kinds of monsters. Hold on, let me snooze that ad. We're about to leave anyway. No need for an ad. But the Dark Souls games just have, like, new enemies around every corner. I don't know how they do it. And they all move in such crazy ways that, like, the animation team must have a lot of work. Thanks for the stream, of course. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate that, and I'm glad you enjoyed witnessing the tail end of that. You're scared until you get good. Maybe I'll give Souls games another chance when the Duskbloods comes out. Probably obvious, but I'm very much into, you know, gothic aesthetics and stuff like that, go figure. So, the Duskbloods is definitely more my speed compared to the Dark Souls games, because I'm not, like, against, like, the medieval kind of aspect of it or anything. I don't know. It's not the most interesting thing in the world to me. So, Bloodborne was more my speed in terms of visual appeal, and the Duskbloods looks very much along those same lines, so... Thanks for the yapping and gameplay. Of course, Naka. Yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for the support, and I'm glad that you, enjoyed the stream. And you're very welcome as well, Emerald. Thank you for being here. I always appreciate your company. Alright, I'm gonna go edit my vids for a little more before I start my stream around 10ish. Thank you for dropping by, Quaggles. Thank you for the help with the final boss. I'm glad that you enjoyed the end of the stream, and The back and forth conversation about Luigi's Mansion was fun. I wish you the best of luck with your stream. Have a good rest of your evening. And have fun with Dark Souls. I also enjoyed Elden Ring, but I wanted to multiplayer with my duo without the forced PvP rank or ganking from high level, more experienced players. Yeah, I imagine that would probably be, especially in a Souls-like game, would be a nightmare to deal with. But yes, let me see who's on. I know we have quite a few choices. I see Mari's on, I see Callisto's on, Akira's on. Luckily it's not Dark Souls tonight, it's Marvel Rivals with my girlfriend. Ah, okay. Yeah, that should be a lot more fun, a lot less stressful. I hope you both have a good time though. That sounds like a good way to spend an evening, just chilling, streaming, and playing a fun multiplayer game with a significant other. That sounds really nice. Yeah, definitely a nice way to close out the evening. So I hope you have a lot of fun with that, both of you. Alright, let me see who's on. Alright, Madi is on. She's playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Interesting. Akira is playing Kingdom Hearts. Callisto's playing Murky Divers. With Grim. And Neo Sunday is on. Alright, I think it's been a while since I last raided Akira, I think. So, I think the last time I raided her was Valentine's Day, right? When, she was playing that very interesting visual novel, right? About the dinosaurs. So, I think we'll go ahead and we'll raid into her tonight. Let's give her a little surprise. Alright everybody, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you all had a good time. And I'll be seeing you again probably on Monday. I don't anticipate I'll be able to stream before then, so that'll probably be the next time that I'm on. But I will be trying to work on some on some YouTube videos. So keep your eyes peeled for that, and I'll be around on Discord and around on your streams and stuff like that. For those of you in the chat that are streamers, I'll probably be popping in from time to time. So thank you, Sushi. You just got back. Welcome home. I'm glad that you're back. Please don't forget to eat, okay? Yes, don't make the same mistake. Once you feel hungry, please go get something to eat. That is something that I will be probably doing right now. Thank you for the stretch, Alandria. Yes, I will be getting up to stretch as soon as I'm out of here. But yes, the countdown is going, so I'm almost out of time. Have a good rest of your night, everybody. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate all of you. And stay spellbound.